Hi, and welcome to your Wellness Wednesday video. Today, the flower essence that came up is the flower essence of sweet chestnut, and it came up under the area of challenge. Um, this essence I've dealt with many times, called in many times for myself, um, and always comes up when someone is going through their dark night of the soul, one of their dark nights of the soul. And it really does help. It really helps us to surrender and relax more into the process. So, this coming up today, especially under the area of challenge, tells me that whoever's called to bring this in, or whoever resonates with this, is someone who is going through their dark night of the soul. And a dark night of the soul will look different for everyone, but I think, I guess, it's different for everyone. But what's common is the feelings of just kind of complete exhaustion, complete anxiousness, usually, but anguish. Anguish is the word I was looking for. Just a complete kind of, I can't take this anymore. And that is what Sweet Chestnut is all about. And that's why it's called the Dark Night of the Soul, because it's about that point. It's getting you to the point where you just surrender. You let go, and it does, for a lot of people, feel like a death. And it is in a sense because it's part of like an ego upgrade, I'll call it, because they don't like the word ego death because our ego doesn't really die. But it's a part of you feels like it's dying. Thus the anguish and the overwhelm and the intense, intense emotions. So if this essence is calling to you today, definitely call it in. It is such a sweet help us to surrender, to help us to let go, and to trust in our higher power. And once we kind of move through that, we're able to surrender and feel more comfort. There's definitely a space of kind of WTF after, because as this part of you dies, the new part is kind of has to be born. And so I think in tarot that's called like the tower moment. In in a lot of oracle cards they call it like the in between. And so once we move out of the dark night of the soul, which again can feel not very good at all, and it is really just intense, intense feelings, and a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of overwhelm, a lot of questioning, all of that. So it is not a comfortable place to be. So if this resonates, Sweet Chestnut can definitely help you lean into the uncertainty, lean into the letting go, and connecting you with your higher self so that you can have a little bit more of a sweet surrender. So it's a beautiful essence. And so I feel for anyone who's kind of going through that. I've been through it numerous times. And I wouldn't wish it on anybody because it is not fun to go through this. But definitely Sweet Chestnut has helped me quite a bit. So call it in as many times as you feel you want to. Um, and usually what I've noticed in sessions is people will feel kind of an automatic kind of deep breath is kind of what it feels like. It's hard to explain. But if you're going through that right now, or if you're feeling that like, I don't know what I'm doing, what am I doing with my life, that kind of thing, it can definitely help. So if this resonates, you can call Sweet Chestnut in. Just take a deep breath and feel into your body, and then repeat after me. I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to enter my energy field, energy body, and physical consciousness with the help of the divine. I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to assist me with releasing deep anguish and loneliness and a spiritual surrender. I ask for the flower essence of sweet chestnut to manifest, to integrate. And then just take a deep breath and see where you feel it. Lots of times you'll feel it right away because it is such a powerful assistance. And I know with what the energies have been coming up for a lot of people lately, there is a lot of ego deaths when we lose that conditioning or that thinking. We lose the illusion of who we think we should be, or we start losing parts of ourselves that we think we should be. So I think it's a very beautiful offering from Source and from the essences to support you on your journey. Definitely a good one to keep in your back pocket if you and save this, because if you are going through it now, or if you've been through a couple, you know how even after being through them numerous times, you still can't help but get caught up in those emotions, as that's part of the healing. So it's a good one to keep on you that will support you in future. And as always, if you're interested in deepening your healing journey, you can reach out to me and book a soul alignment session. And for December, for Black Friday, I am offering buy a session and get 2 months free of my monthly guidance. So in the monthly guidance, I work with the essences and the oracle cards, and I send you a personalized email for what's kind of coming up for you that month. And yeah, so if you purchase a session from now until December 30th, I will gift you 2 months free, and you can choose to have the 2 months or the session yourself, or you can give it away as a gift and take the other one. So that will be available on my website, or through my socials. And in the meantime, take care and allow Sweet Chestnut to really support you in this time. And like I said, if you are going through it right now, I feel for you. And I can tell you, after being through it so many times, that it does get better. And it does feel better once you let it go. But that leaning into uncertainty and leaning into the unknown and facing that void can be very, very challenging. That's the best word. So much love and take care.